Hey y'all, it's your girl Mixed Beauty and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi guys, welcome. Today we are going to be reviewing and recapping the Wendy Williams movie. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I got it playing right now. This is my third time watching it. It is currently 3 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast, and I'm filming in my bed. This is not my usual excuse this, I got a piercing the other day. This is not my usual scenery, but I was late at night and I haven't been asleep all night. I just been thinking, researching, just looking up stuff. I just want to recap with you guys this movie and share my honest opinions on it because I love this movie. And it made me have so much more respect for Wendy Williams. Like she is the most resilient person I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? It is amazing. So go ahead, let's get started, y'all. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. We can have a discussion in the comment section. I usually reply to all my commenters or whatever. Like the video and subscribe to my channel because I'm on the road to 5K. Okay. So I got a few notes, and like I said, I got it playing in the background right now. I turned it down so you guys can't hear it, but because I ain't trying to get copyrighted. I'm still trying to make my coins on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, the most disturbing part that I found that I actually absolutely hated about this movie in her life is how her parents like agonized her about her weight gain as a child. Like the way they in the movie, I don't know, I'm pretty sure they did it in real life because she actually said she was in her first diet in the first grade. First diet in the first grade. My son is in kindergarten. I couldn't imagine putting him on a diet in first grade. I could not imagine that. But anyways, I did not like how her parents were with her with the weight gain. Like they just picked at her and told her her dad told her she would have been beautiful. She has a pretty face if she would lose a couple pounds. A father saying that? Oh my goodness. I just can't believe it. Then she actually happened to have a peeing in the bed, as a child problem. And her mother would say, "Well, if you lose some weight, you know what I'm saying, your bladder, your weight is pushing down the bladder, and that's why you peeing in the bed." And would have her go on a tuna and mustard diet, like. And that's so sad, y'all. But Wendy was saying it was anxiety, which probably was anxiety from her parents picking at her like that. That is so sad. And that caused her to, just be insecure about her body later on down the line. And that's why she said she wants to get her boobs done, her stomach done, liposuction, you know what I'm saying? She said she has liposuction done a few times. She had a tummy tuck and of course her breasts, you know what I mean? So yes. Next I want to talk about, let me show you guys. Let me see if the computer is acting right today. Yeah, it is. She was raped. So she was on the radio. And I'm not going to go too into detail. Oh, and by the way, if you guys haven't seen this movie, this is a spoiler alert. You might not want to watch this unless you like spoilers. But I want to show you guys because I had to look the guy up. She doesn't name him in the movie, but I did do some research. Where is my junk? I'm sorry. Here, where is my? I'm looking for the picture of the guys excuse me, because I didn't know who he was at first. Honestly, I was like, who is this? Talking about she raped, he raped her. So I'm gonna show you his picture, guys. First, hold on, cause I need you to see this clown. Let me make it big. There he is. There he is. His name is Sherrick. So apparently he was an R&B singer back in, I think it was the 80s. I believe it was. And he was actually the first celebrity that she interviewed on the radio. And they were just chilling. They were going to go to a party. But he said he needs to go back and change at his hotel. So she went back and, to the hotel with him so he can get changed and then go to the party. But baby, he raped her while he was in the hotel. That is so sad. But he's dead now. I don't know how he died. I didn't do that much research into it, but I just need to see who he was because they say he had I think he was like a one-hit wonder. I'm going to play some of his music. I want to hear his song, but yes, honey. Okay, this was no surprise. Well, it was a surprise to me because at first, I love Wendy. I've actually been on her show before and everything, but I did not know she had a cocaine addiction. But apparently, she's been really open about it in the past, so a lot of fans weren't surprised about that at all. She talks about her cocaine addiction and how, like right now I'm watching the movie, her assistant is bringing her cocaine in the McDonald's bag. Like that's how she had the system going. Um, so she also talks about, she doesn't really touch on her first marriage. She said it because it was a rebound situation because she had an abortion with a R&B star named Eric B. So she didn't really talk about, she said it wasn't even interesting enough to talk about. I think they were only married for 5 months. But she did go into detail about Kelvin. Honey, she was in love with Kelvin. And Kelvin, from the movie, the way he seemed like the perfect gentleman. Perfect gentleman. And that's probably why she forgave him so many times for cheating. And she said she knew he was cheating. She knew he was cheating. 2 years into the marriage, she wanted a divorce. But she said she didn't get a divorce because she wanted her son to, grow up with the happy home. But honey, I guess, baby, I couldn't have did it, but whatever. So she forgave her husband for cheating. He was always cheating. Apparently, I think in the movie it said they was together for about 5 years before they even got married. And so they kept having miscarriages, and 2 of them, sadly, I could not imagine this. This is so sad. 2 of the miscarriages, she was actually 5 months pregnant. That's so sad. And she actually had to deliver the babies. And that's when Kelvin was like, maybe God wants us to be married before we, have a child. Then they tried again. Honey was popping them babies out, okay? She was popping them out. She was blessed enough to be able to get pregnant like that. Fast like that. Then they got married, and then they had Kevin Jr., which he's 20 years old now. And, obviously, the rest is history with that one, you know what I mean? But with the new mistress, the current mistress, I don't know if they're still together. I can't really find much on Kelvin or the girl named Serena. That's the mistress husband. Let me tell you one thing. Serena is a downgrade. I'm being real. Serena is a downgrade. All right. They've been together for apparently 10 plus years. I don't see how Serena acceptable. You the side chick for 10 years, baby. He was buying her all nice rings, watches, cars, had her in a nice house. But hold on, I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. But she was a mistress for 10 years. Wendy did hire a private eye to find out this. He was going on vacations with her, telling Wendy he was going to handle business in LA. He was in Miami with Serena. Okay, his pictures all on the internet with them on vacation. But let me back up. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm all over the place because the movie is playing right now, and it's telling me I'm remembering little details that I also want to talk about with you guys. So let's back up to the guy she had the abortion with, Eric B. Eric B ruined her credit because she rented him a car and he didn't return the car for 2 weeks. He told her he returned it, but he didn't. The police had the Enterprise or whatever had a warrant out for her arrest because they wanted their car back. That was a big mess, honey. I was watching something, reading something online. Eric was arrested in jail I think he just got out maybe, but he was arrested. I don't know. She really been messing with lames, like for real. But back to Serena. So Serena was a side chick for 10 years. And then Wendy knew about it. I don't know why Wendy, I do know why. She said why she kept going back. She kept forgiving him. Because like I said, she wanted her family to be together. She was going to put up with his stuff until her son was in college. Which I understand that to a certain extent. But sometimes you got to have a little bit of respect for yourself. And I think your son would have appreciated that later down the line if you had some respect for yourself. Because I'm not saying she don't have respect for herself, but you got to love yourself more. I'm not going to say she ain't have respect for herself. She need to love herself more. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, guys. I'm talking. Mouth dry. Give me some water. But I mean, I understand to each his own. She did end up keeping the last name Hunter. Even though her name is Wendy Williams. I know that's her brand, Wendy Williams. But her name is actually Hunter. And she says she's going to keep it because that's her son's name. I don't agree with that. I'm divorced myself and I went and got my name back. So I don't agree with that. But like I say, to each his own. If I divorce from a man, give me my name back, baby. I don't want no ties to you. We already got a kid together. I don't want your name. I don't at all. But yeah, so he was messing with Serena for 10 years, but Wendy said she could not forgive a baby, y'all. She could not forgive a baby, so she filed for divorce. And mind you, Kelvin was her manager. He was the executive producer at the Wendy Williams show. So he was, you know, he was a real big help, you know what I'm saying, to her. He protected her because out here in these gossip streets, Wendy had some beefs, you know what I'm saying? She was out here talking about everybody, so people wanted to put their hands on her, but he was protecting her. He was a little thug, you know what I'm saying? That's what she fell in love with, and honey, all that was gone. Husband was gone. His check was gone. Them cars was gone that he had bought for him and his mistress, repoed. Wendy got all that repoed. Okay? So the word on the street is in the movie that Kelvin, I didn't see where he was physically abusive to her, but he did seem like he was emotionally abusive, because he would just say little things to her. Like, he tried to make it seem like she was crazy. She had the substance abuse. Well, not substance abuse, but the alcohol problem. And I mean, after putting up with him for so long, shit, she deserved a little drink. Dang. You know what I'm saying? Putting up with him for so long, cheating, and you coming back to her acting like nothing, living a double life. Because mind you, he had bought Serena. Him and Serena was sharing a house 10 miles down the road from Wendy's house. So you living a double life, going back and forth. And when Wendy found out about the house that him and her shared, honey, I don't agree with this either. She got some spray paint and spray painted Kelvin and Wendy forever. Super glued the mailbox. I'm just like, no, baby, just let them be. Let them go. Don't make them seem like you bitter. Just move on with your life. You know what I'm saying? Check my phone. Make sure my boyfriend ain't calling me. But yeah, so I do say this. Wendy is a strong ass woman, cause she put up with a lot, and I do understand why she did, because she wanted her son to have a father and mother in the same household. Okay, she's a strong woman, cause it couldn't have been me. I'm not that strong. No ma'am. I'm gonna move on with my life, and my son, we just gonna have to pick up the pieces. You know what I'm saying? But she a strong woman. She's had to rebuild her business. She had to find her another manager. She just had to start all over again. Now she's living, you know, dating and having her a good time. But baby, this movie right here, and mind you, it's the movie plus the documentary. I enjoyed the movie, I did. But the documentary after the movie gave you more of an insight, a little bit smaller details. You know what I'm saying? The movie was super, super good, and the documentary. I enjoyed both of them. If you guys haven't seen it, I kind of spoiled a lot of the movie for you already, but some of y'all liked it. I don't like spoiler alerts at all. But you need to go see it, y'all. I'm telling you, this is a great, great movie. This is honestly the best documentary movie that Lifetime has ever done. That little Aaliyah shit, I didn't like the New Edition one. I watched the Salt and Pepper one tonight too. I actually like the Salt and Pepper. I know there's a lot of people saying they don't like it, but I did like the Salt and Pepper one. But this Wendy one is the best. She stole her story back, y'all, and put positive. I'm telling you, Wendy is the shit. Wendy is the shit, and I absolutely love the movie. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys what I thought about the movie, and was a few key details and I thought was just crazy. I know I'm probably missing stuff because I want to hurry up and drop this video, but thank you guys for watching so much. I appreciate all of you. But before we go, hit that subscribe button, baby, because I'm on the road to 5K. Bye. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you guys thought about the movie.